If Jesus is not God, how do you explain Isaiah 44:24 and Hebrews 1:10? Isaiah 44:24 makes a bold declaration. Jehovah alone created the universe by himself with no help. Yet, in Hebrews 1:10, God the Father directly attributes creation to Jesus. If Jesus is not God, how can these two verses be reconciled? Stay with me as we uncover a biblical truth that destroys every argument against the deity of Jesus Christ. Section 1, Isaiah 44:24. Jehovah created alone. Let's start by reading Isaiah 44:24 to understand the foundation of this discussion. Isaiah 44:24, KJV. Thus saith the Lord, thy Redeemer, and he that formed thee from the womb, I am the Lord that maketh all things, that stretcheth forth the heavens alone, that spreadeth abroad the earth by myself. Key observations from Isaiah 44:24. Jehovah, YHWH, states that he created all things alone. No help, no assistant, no intermediary. 2. The phrase by myself removes the possibility of any co-creator. 3. If only Jehovah created the universe, then no other being, whether angel, human, or divine agent, could have taken part in creation. Big question. If Jehovah alone created all things, then how do we explain Hebrews 1:10, where creation is attributed to Jesus? Section 2, Hebrews 1:10. The Father declares Jesus as creator. Now, let's turn to the New Testament and see what God the Father says about Jesus in the book of Hebrews. Hebrews 1:8-10, KJV. But unto the Son he saith, Thy throne, O God, is for ever and ever, and thou, Lord, in the beginning hast laid the foundation of the earth, and the heavens are the works of thine hands. Key takeaways. 1. The Father is speaking directly to the Son. 2. The Father calls Jesus Lord and attributes creation to him. 3. This passage is a direct quote from Psalm 102:25-27, which speaks of Jehovah as the Creator. The problem for skeptics: if Jehovah alone created, but the Father says Jesus created, then Jesus must be Jehovah. Section 3. Paul declares Jesus as the Creator. Now, let's examine more of Paul's writings to see how he describes Jesus' role in creation. Colossians 1:16-17, KJV. For by him, Jesus, were all things created, that are in heaven and that are in earth, visible and invisible. All things were created by him and for him. And he is before all things, and by him all things consist. John 1:1-3, KJV. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. All things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made. Key takeaways. 1 Colossians 1:16. All things were created by and for Jesus, meaning he is the Creator. 2 John 1:3. Jesus created everything. Nothing that was made exists apart from him. 3. Both Paul and John confirm that Jesus is the Creator, directly aligning with Isaiah 44:24. The only logical conclusion: if Jehovah alone created, Isaiah 44:24, and the New Testament says Jesus created, then Jesus must be Jehovah. Section 4. Answering common objections. Objection number 1. Jesus was created first and then helped Jehovah create. Answer. Isaiah 4:24 refutes this by saying, Jehovah created alone. If Jesus was just a helper, Isaiah's statement would be false. Objection number 2. Jesus was just an agent through whom Jehovah created. Answer. Isaiah 44:24. explicitly says Jehovah created by himself. This completely eliminates the idea of Jesus being an agent. Objection number 3. Hebrews chapter 1:10 is just figurative language. Answer. Hebrews 1:10 directly quotes Psalm 102, where Jehovah is described as the eternal creator. The Father is applying this passage to Jesus, proving that he is Jehovah. Objection number 4. Jesus never claimed to be God. Answer. John 8:58. Jesus said, "Before Abraham was, I am." This is a direct claim to the divine name of God from Exodus 3:14. Final challenge and call to action. Now it's your turn. If Jehovah created alone, Isaiah 44:24, how do you explain Hebrews 1:10, where the Father calls Jesus the Creator? If Jesus isn't God, why does Colossians 1:16 say he created all things? How do skeptics reconcile Isaiah 44:24 with Hebrews 1:10? Let's discuss in the comments. Like, share, and comment below. Subscribe for more deep biblical studies and truth that exposes deception.